Walk of Shame is a new film starring Elizabeth Banks, James Marsden, and Gillian Jacobs. And this is about a reporter who is about to get the dream job, and she goes out the night before, gets drunk, goes back to James Marsden's house, and tries to leave in the middle of the night, and a bunch of things happen. This is kind of like Superbad meets The Hangover, but for a woman. So I was expecting a really funny film, and it's not that funny. In all honesty, the supporting characters are a lot funnier than Elizabeth Banks herself. I enjoyed the supporting characters a lot more. So this movie is a kind of short film, about an hour and a half, and one thing happens after the other. She gets crack and she tries to sell it. She goes to a Jewish place and she's racist hate crimes. She bails out on paying her cab, and just one thing happens after the other. It's kind of like Superbad and The Hangover. What's happening to her is that the cops are trying to chase her because they think she's a hooker in the beginning of the film. Just one thing happens after the other, and the police station keeps on getting these calls about this woman in a yellow dress, and these two cops keep on getting these reports, and so they're trying to find her, and just a bunch of things that are happening. And halfway through the film I thought, give this woman a break. A lot of these things don't happen one right after the other, all in a span of like 12 hours. A lot of things happen to her, and it's the writers trying to put a bunch of things in there to fill time and make it fun and an adventure. But when I was thinking about it, it's like a lot of these things wouldn't happen to someone in a day. All she had to do was just go to some place, find her house, and that's what she was trying to do. She didn't have her phone with her, so she was trying to make calls, and she was trying to get to the news station before some amount of time so she can audition for her dream job. But like I said, the supporting characters, like when she was in the hood, hoodlums were funny. A lot of the other supporting characters were really funny, but overall Elizabeth Banks here wasn't that funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and give The Walk of Shame a C. It wasn't that funny. Some scenes, didn't feel like it was necessary because it wouldn't really happen to someone like that, but it was just filling in the story and the plot. Didn't really laugh a lot. This movie was, I think, available on iTunes on demand or something like that, just in select theaters. I watched it online. So this is Just Watching Movies with the review of Walk of Shame, starring Elizabeth Banks, James Marsden, and Gillian Jacobs. She's the lady from Community, and a bunch of other supporting characters that you guys might recognize. So this is Just Watch Movies. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.